Hi everyone, it's Damien for another video. So what I want to do is to basically make the feature to allow people to work together on a task, right? So this is what I want to do as a feature, and as always, we're gonna start with the at the database level, at the model level. So what I want to do is to have joint table between users and tasks, because you want to keep track of who is collaborating on which task, right? So this table will consist of having obviously the ID of the record, but you will have also the ID of the task, and you will have the ID of the users, right? Um, I want also to make sure that the pair of the task ID and the user ID is unique, because you don't want to have, for example, a user collaborating twice on a particular task, right? Let's say that you have task one and you have user A and user B. You don't want to have, for example, user one collaborating on task one and user A collaborating on task one, and another, let's say, user A collaborating on the task one. So basically you don't want to have this user collaborating twice on that task. So I think that will be it. So I'm going to create a model called collaboration, which will have um, user, yeah, it will be task ID, task ID, integer, and user ID, integer as well. All right. Okay, go ahead. Come on. Here I have my oops, do not find, oh, okay, I forgot a word. I forgot model, actually. So this should work better. And so when we have this model created, which is actually now, so if you look at, not respect, but if you look at the database, you will see that there is a task ID and the user ID, right? I said that I wanted the pair to be unique, right? I think there is a way to do it. I've done it before. No, actually, I'm not gonna take care of that now. I'm going to take care of it later, so I can show you how to sort of avoid those stuff. So I'm gonna allow to have a user collaborating twice on a task, and then I will show you how to avoid that. Okay, so now I have that. Now on the user, I will have on the user and on the task, actually. On the user will have many, it's not, sorry, not the user. On the task, so task will have many many collaborators, right? So you will gonna use this one. So this is actually an association. I told you about this before. So if you go there and you type raise association, association, come on, has many collaborators, right? Collaborators. And the first one, I mean, the tasks have actually a user, belong to a user, but it's not really a user. I mean, it's a user, but the right name for it will be owner, right? So, but I'm gonna take care of that later. I'm going to change it later. So if you look at this one, so association has many association. So a user, for example, an author will have as many books as you want, right? So you will have the ID of the sorry, you will have the ID of the author in there. So as many collaborators as you want, and a task will have as many collaborators on it, and a user will have a user will belong, I think, yeah, as many association indicate a one-to-many connection with another model. You will often see this association on the other side of the belong association. All right, so a user will belong to a task, but it's not that, it's not this. I have to change. I have to actually take my collaboration thing and put okay. So I will say a record on that will belong to a task. Belongs to task. Be one task. And and you will also have, I think there is something to put here. A user belong to a task, has been task, and a user will have has many collaboration as he wants. Yes, I think you have to have the has many here as well. Makes sense. Anyway, I'm gonna see how it works, whether it works or not. Collaboration. I'm not sure about that. It's more like this one. Task will have collaborators. And a user will actually have collaborators as well. It's not really, I mean, it's collaboration. I always mess that up. And appointments through that, right? Maybe there's a way to actually call it, yeah, so let's call it collaboration. So this will be actually, okay, so I'm gonna use that. This is what I wanted to use, but I always mess that up. So this is a has many through association. So a has many through association is often used to set up a many-to-many connection with another model. The association indicates that the declaring model can match zero or more instances of another model processing through a third model. So that means that's exactly what I meant. So a task will actually have zero or more sort of collaborators or collaboration through no collaborators through the collaboration table, right? Which is here in our context. And a user will have not really collaborations or I don't know if the name is right, but let's say a user will have collaborators through the collaboration table. Yeah. So let's start over. A user will have collaborators, zero or many collaborators through the collaboration table, and a task will have collaborators through um, through the collaboration table. So as many patient, as many. The name are a bit confusing. Collaboration appointments. Okay. So this is collaboration and this is collaboration, right? And then you'll have this one, which has many, let's say, call it collaborators, collaborators through collaborations. Is that okay? Because if I look at the schema, no, it's not actually. And I will do the same on the user. A user will have collaborators through that. All right. So now I think I'm should be good, I think. And in there, I will have to precise both. So this will be the task, and this will be user. So let's migrate our new model right now. RateDB migrate. Oops. Expecting. Oops. Okay. RateDB migrate. Let's actually exit that. Can you migrate or not? Okay. So there is definitely user migrate collaborations. syntax where oh, I probably added that without realizing it. Okay, cool. So now let's write some test to see how our, and let's see actually how this schema has been actually done. So you have the task ID and you have a user ID. All right, cool. Okay, don't need a schema right now. I don't need that anymore. And here I'm gonna say pretty much the same. Well, one thing, you cannot create, you can have some constraints actually. You can say validates task ID, because you cannot have a record into that table without having a user ID and a task ID. It doesn't really make sense, right? So you will have some validation onto it. Presence true, and you'll do the same for the user. All right, so let's do that. Let's actually test that. I just don't remember. Okay. So first of all, we have that, which is task. Task ID and user ID. Okay. Clear. Oh my god. I wrote it a few minutes ago. Collaboration. So let's see how it works. Sorry if you hear a little bit of noise, it's just my brother doing some sort of exercise on the wall. Back exercise. So should work, but let's see how the test is going to react. Okay, cool. Now, we said the belong to association, so you're gonna do the same thing. You can see how really useful aspect, how you don't have to sort of write the code, you know, to test everything. So you will have to create a user, create a task, and you know, and everything. So it's really useful. Still fine. Now, because we modified our task, so we're gonna say task belong to our user. I think we have that already. So now I'm gonna say that it's not belong to, but it's have many collaboration. It's not really collaboration. I should have chosen another name for it, but I can't think of one at the moment. then you have also collaborators. I think you can actually test through spec, have many. I think you can, but I'm not sure. Meet through relationship, blah blah blah. Has many. This should work. Through, oops. Collaboration, right? Okay, so let's see. Oops. And define method class name. Which queue class exists? Matches task line 9 caused by undefined for Nia. Let's check that out. I think I know why, but because I think when you are not using the proper name, like this should be users, right? I think. Okay, so class user test for blah blah blah. Okay, nothing here. Is it like bugging or? Well, I was somewhere and I lost it. Okay, cool. Overview, capabilities, not allowed. How many posts? Okay, so let's try something here. Task. This is basically users. I don't really like it, but and I think the way to avoid that is to actually write the proper name of the class you're using, but I'm not sure. Yeah. So I think collaborators name. User. I think it will work this time. Nope. Oh, okay. valid keys are that, right? I think class name. Oh my god, I don't remember. Should be that class name. Yeah. Oops, I think, yeah, saved it. Clear. No. Here we go. So at this point, I think I'm good. I'm not sure. Let's see. Because our spec is doing, I mean, not our spec. Oh, okay. Syntax error. Expecting. I've done it before. Has me through. Let me check. Has me through. Class name. Blah blah blah. Okay, cool. So that would be that. Oops. And oh my god. I'm having a hard time. Okay, let's try again. Okay, should have many through collaborations. Spectag. True. Oh, I think I haven't changed it. Yeah. Okay, cool. And I think I don't even have a user. Like, I don't have a user spec. So I'm gonna create one. User spec RB. Guess I'll have to do that. Nope. Where is it? I lost it. Here we go. Probably put that right here. Oops. Here we go. So if I look at, I'm just gonna copy paste, and this is not a good thing to do, guys, but just to go a little bit quicker, our user has, like, okay, so tasks, blah blah blah, I don't even have presence of. This is user, and a user has many tasks, collaborations, and collaborators. So task, so actually have many. Okay, and through collaborators, as many collaborators. Okay, cool. All right, so now let's run all the tests on the model. Oops, oh yeah, I forgot to actually precise that. This is, here we go. Okay, cool, every test is working. So I think we're done with the database level, with the layer level, not layer, model level. The next step will be to actually implement a controller for it and then do the views. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'm going to commit and shut down that video. Git status. Git commit hem. How to call that? Updates. No. Create joint table between task and user. Updates and for to collaborate on a task. Updates task and user hotels accordingly and add test for those. It's quite long, but for those models. All right. Git push origin master. Alright guys, thank you for watching. See you on the next video. Bye bye. Take care. Bye.